Neofeud. It's a point-and-click adventure game that we're trying out for an hour. It takes place in the future. The description on Steam mentions that it is flavors of Blade Runner with some political intrigue a la Game of Thrones. I think this came out something like 2017, which at the time probably would have been a little bit more timely to describe your game as being like Game of Thrones. I feel like these days that kind of leaves a bad taste in people's mouths when you bring that up. But it's probably a little bit different at that time. We're gonna start it. Play for an hour. Let's go. New game. Play intro? Absolutely.
The Golem project has been activated. Rollout will be finalized within the week.
And the prototypes?
We have the United Metropoles on a tight leash. The defectives will be disposed of or recycled discreetly.
I don't see why we must treat them this way. They are sentient beings. They're thinking, feeling individuals.
They're not people. Anthropomorphism is counterproductive.
What about the temporal dislocation? Continuum alterations would prove a liability.
An unfortunate oversight, but we are looking into the renegade time traveler. We suspect a neo-feudal royal has gone rogue.
And the father of artificial intelligence? If he defects to our corporate state competitors, he could give them the ultimate technology.
We can always manufacture more money, the same way we manufacture consensus reality.
You still don't understand. We are on the edge of a global meltdown. The post-human species is primed. We won't get another chance to ascend.
Singularity happens but once. The kingdom of heaven opened for an instant to the chosen.
Or perhaps we are Prometheus, moths to the flame.
The bugs will be burnt indeed, the defective prototypes recycled. There are no errors in paradise.
You have reached your maximum nicotinoid consumption. You must wait 24 hours before.
Goddamn social justice AI. What the hell is this traffic? Jesus, weren't we supposed to have the goddamn flying cars by now? Oh, right. Too bad I wasn't born with a silver spoon up my butt. Stupid Cyberon glitching out again. Well, I can't afford to fix it right now, and I'm already late. Shoot, did I bring my mileage receipts for reimbursement? Okay, good. I'll need that cash for rent. Fiscal better not cheap out on me again. I'm already surviving on krill paste and soy man noodles to make ends meet. Damn arm.
Okay, I think the game has started. Wow, that first part where we were seeing the conversation between the elites who rule society, I was about to say, that had a real Neil Breen feeling to it. You just waiting for him to walk in and ask them, isn't this corrupt? But then when it got to this guy, I feel like it kind of feels like Liquid Television. That sort of tone to it. Our office is room 105. This is 105. The card reader is coded to my consciousness validation card. Oh yeah, a CVC. I can just swipe my wallet here since my car's inside. Or so he thinks. Oh man. Some great, wonderful graphic design in this title so far. Use my eyeball tool to examine my items. My DIY duct tape wallet. I hacked this together after my last one got jacked in the projects, and I couldn't afford a new one. It's got theft camo. Slumdogs don't realize it's a wallet. Plus, I get compliments from hipsters who think it's chic. Win-win. We have gum?
Son of a bitch. I must have dropped my consciousness card back in the lobby. I better find that card, and the boss is gonna roast my butt.
But I want to look at the gum. Nuclear winter fresh chewing gum. Hard to repopulate the post-apocalyptic Earth when you've got morning mouth. Alright. An over-the-limit credit card. I played musical chairs with my debt till the collection agency came for their pound of flesh. They took my kidney. Now I keep them around so I don't look like a bum every time I open my wallet. And the cards make good guitar picks. An over-the-limit credit... Okay. Same thing. Monies? There's a little bit of monies in there. Alright. Well... We don't have our card. Where do we go? Where do we walk to? To lobby. There we go. I don't see it on the ground.
Damn, where the hell is my card? I better go ask around.
Starla, do you know where my card is? Hey, nice shirt.
Hey, sweetheart. Nice t-shirt.
It's my favorite show. My Pony Princess Feudalism is magic. All the princesses are so pretty and have lots of friends and orbital castles. I'm gonna marry a prince and live in a castle one day. Feudalism makes the world go round.
Feudalism? Sounds like government by 4-star chefs.
No, silly. Feudalism.
Sorry, hun. I'm not big into politics.
Oh boy, I can't. It's very promising as far as the writing goes. As we know, writing is a very important part of a genre such as the point-and-click adventure. You might say it's the most important part of a game in that genre. Have you seen my card, sweetheart?
Hey, sweetheart. You happen to see a shiny little card lying on the ground?
Maybe.
Spit it out, kid.
Spit it out, kid.
I already spit my gum out before I came in.
Stealing is a crime. You have 5 seconds to comply.
Stealing is a crime, little lady. Hand it over, and I won't tell on you.
You don't scare me, mister. The police only follow orders of important people like royalty and rich guys and famous actresses. And if you were important, you'd have had a manservant put a fresh new fancy shirt on you after spilling coffee on it.
I really need that card.
Let's talk about something else.
Oh, actually, I wanted to...
Hey, sweetheart.
Must have clicked on the wrong one.
Oh, come on. I really need that card.
What's in it for me, huh?
Job's on a stick, girl. You're like a pint-sized hustler.
A good pony princess always uses leverage. That's how she gets to high places. Squid pro quo.
I think it's quid pro quo. Never mind. What do you want?
How about a piece of gum? I spit mine out before I came in.
Okay, deal. Wait. You just spit your gum out, and now you want me to get you a new one?
A good pony princess always has fresh gum.
Well, yeah, I mean, gum runs out. You know, you don't chew it forever. Can I access my inventory?
Let's talk about something else.
Well, not while I'm talking, I guess.
Bye.
Alright, here's my... Nope, not that. Take gum to Starla?
Okay, princess. Here's your gum. Now where's my consciousness card?
Oh, yay! Thanks, Mr. Nuclear Winter, my favorite flavor.
Merry Christmas. Now, about my squid pro quo.
Right, well, I did see you drop the card on the ground when your robot arm started going crazy. Then that android lady in the purple shirt with hair that looks like an angry purple porcupine, I saw her snatch your card. I think she also bribed that trenchcoat hobo guy to cut in line.
Ah, thanks for the solid tip. What's your name, girl?
Starla.
Starla, huh? You drive a tough bargain, Your Highness, but at least you make good on your word.
A good pony princess always pays her debts.
Consider us square. I'll keep an eye out on lifestyles of the trillionaires and famous for your expose.
Alright, so punk-looking bot girl took our card. Let's go talk to her.
Hey, what you want?
Have you seen a consciousness validation card?
You seen a consciousness validation card around here, by any chance?
Nope, just me on one. Sorry.
Well, give me my card back.
You better give me my consciousness validation card back now, before I report your spunky little punk ass to your parole officer.
Piss off, copper. I ain't doing nothing wrong.
Well, I mean, you gotta give the card, or you're going to prison. You're going to super jail.
I ain't no cop. You know this, because you're the one who found my ID and failed to report it. Identity theft on you, sister. You're looking at least a year in Coastlandia Corrections.
That's bullshit, Piggy. And stay away from my hardware. I know how this entrapment game works. Plant some illegal downloads in my neural drive, then cuff me for piracy.
Let me, please help me, and I will help you.
Look, I'm not gonna turn you in, okay? I'm just an underpaid, overdebted wage slave whose job it is to help out sentient hybrids and sentient machines like yourself get back on their feet. But I can't do my job unless I get my consciousness validation card back. In fact, I'll probably get fired. So please, help me help you.
Look, mate. You seem like a nice guy for a G-man and all, but I really got no clue what you're on about. Sorry.
I ain't no cop, sweetheart. I'm a sentient services social worker. I hand out food stamps and housing to needy machine peoples just like you.
Just as I thought. Well, I'm a sentient machine, mate, and I have sentient rights, like the one to remain silent. I ain't telling you nothing.
She's bluffing, I know it. Looks like I'll need to get security involved. Look for the nearest security guard on duty. Alright. I mean, I guess we can talk to other people.
Hey, you happen to see a consciousness card around here?
Great. I love that conversation. More of them should be like that. Hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Huh? Namaste, my brother.
How you holding up, Marine?
How you holding up, Marine?
Keeping it together with peace and love, my man. I'm just here for my weekly PTSD therapy credits and social security check. 2 tours of the second Dresden firebombing really took me to the heart of darkness.
No shit. You were in Operation Screaming Talon? I thought all you Model X-800s were melted into hot slag when the thermion bombs leveled the city.
We lost a lot of good sentience that day. Lost my leg to a depleted uranium round and cooked my motherboard. But I'm reformed, friend. I've opened up my third eye. War, huh? What is it good for?
keeping the bullet farmers in business, I guess.
Ah, don't get me started on the military-industrial complex. Makes me just want to terminate every last one of those. Happy place. Happy place. Hey, you stay righteous, my good buddy. Flower power.
Right, so I guess the plot of this game does have to do with sentient robots. They mentioned that at the beginning. They're going to dispose of the machines, but the machines are sentient because that we built human-shaped machines that are self-aware. Which, you know, you might ask, why do that? Why do that? And I don't know if this game would answer that any better than any other video game that does not answer that. Have you seen a Lost Consciousness card?
You happen to see a Lost Consciousness validation card around here?
I haven't. Sorry, brother.
Keep up the good fight, soldier.
Keep up the good fight, soldier.
No fate but what we make, brother. So let's make it a sweet one.
So before, you know, we talked to him and found out that he's a sentient machine, looking at his leg, I kind of thought that maybe his human leg was the only part of him that could be saved and the rest of him was replaced by a machine, and I thought that was kind of funny. That's not what that is. I don't know why he has I guess it's not a human leg. It's just flesh-colored. It's white skin colored. But it's a prosthetic. Actually, he is a robot with a prosthetic leg. Okay, that's kind of funny. Like he didn't have enough to get his mechanical leg repaired. It's just a regular prosthetic. Here's Primor.
Hey, psst. You happen to see a consciousness card around here?
I have not, brother.
All right. Hybrid woman.
Ma'am, I dropped a card around here earlier. Did you happen to see it?
What? Card? Oh, I forget card at home, officer. I have paper at home.
Ah, I see. Carry on, ma'am. Yeah, she's probably an illegal immigrant. Escaped from her corporate state's eugenics lab or something. The kid might have been born in Coastlandia, though. I could probably get her deported as easy as lighting a cigarette, but I have a hunch he doesn't know anything. No point making threats.
After all, it's not like this is Gloria Sarstowska or anything. He doesn't have to present her papers to us. Here's unemployed rescue something.
Hey, psst. You happen to see a consciousness card around here?
I haven't. Sorry.
Let's see. Well, that looks like a security. Officer, I'd like to report a theft.
Officer, I'd like to report a theft. I have reason to believe that woman in the purple shirt stole my consciousness validation card.
Do you have probable cause? Any evidence to support your accusation?
Well, we can check the CCTV footage.
Check CCTV footage of the lobby, 8:47 a.m. The all-seeing eye of the state will have caught her red-handed.
Downloading footage now. Right, I have visual confirmation of the theft. HQ, we've got a 484 requesting backup. Suspect is possibly armed and dangerous. Request authorization to use lethal force. Engaging now.
Lethal force? She's a petty robo-thief, not a chrome path, anti-human terrorist with a thermion bomb strapped to her chest. Isn't that a little overkill?
You can never be too careful with these robot types. Do you want me to engage the suspect or not?
Oh, sorry. Engage away.
This mirrors like the VA for the main character sounds like he's really struggling to get these lines out.
Freeze! You have the right to a trial by firing squad.
Huh? What? Okay, don't shoot.
Something tells me Officer John Wayne here hasn't had proper use of force police training. Budget cuts being what they are and all.
Get on the ground now. Any thoughts, memories, or neural data in your wetware is now property of Coastlandia City.
You ready to talk, Riot Girl?
Okay, just get this jackbooted psycho off me.
You know what, officer? I think I made a mistake. I just found my card under my virtual gym membership. Sorry for the mix-up.
Huh? Oh, okay then. Carry on.
But he has the video footage of her taking the card.
Courts will automatically...
Even if it's not your card, she did take a card, and he has the video of that.
CFC is a rough place, especially the sentient machine subdivision. Chrome gangs in there will take you apart, circuit from gear, break your pretty little fingers off and grind them into shanks. Just give me my card back and you can forget this ever happened.
Just because I'm made of silicone and aluminium, I must be doing something wrong. That's machine stereotyping, that is.
That's reality, that is. Machines are second-class citizens. Now give me that card. Last chance.
Wait. Let's just say someone did take your card.
I'm listening.
Maybe she wasn't just a hardened criminal. Maybe she was just a girl in a tight spot with a kid to think of, you know?
I'd say she should have thought harder about the consequences for her kid before she started jacking IDs.
You're right. But let's say she'd been trying for a year for a job and no one wants to hire a robot. Last time she came to Sentient Services for her welfare and energy stamps, they did a brain scan and they denied her benefits because her neurons didn't pass the sentience test.
Same.
That can't happen. If she's a thinking, feeling person inside and out, and not just a toaster, well, the Gozo Takeda consciousness test will show that.
Are you so sure that the test is 100% right all the time? The system is stacked against us non-humans, you know that. We can't get good work, get laughed at on the street, most of us live in a giant garbage heap. Why couldn't a test be rigged against us? Who would stop the human-controlled government?
I don't know. Even if you're right, I could get in serious trouble. You're talking about impersonating another consciousness here. Mind fraud.
Please, the girl's probably just doing this for her baby girl bot, so her daughter can have some energy to eat, a roof over her head. She's trying, but sometimes she has to fudge things, because she's got no other choice in this system. She's got a special mod chip to fool the brain scan machine. She'll owe you. Big time.
I know I'm gonna regret this somehow. Probably wind up in jail with you. What the hell? This job is its own kind of prison, I guess. Gonna need that car back after, though.
Really? Thank you, mister.
Karl. Karl's just fine.
I'm Jezebel. Thank you, Karl. You're doing the right thing here, you know that? If we only had more of your kind in the system, well, I think we'd all be better off.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go work on my jujitsu and my right hook now, in case we end up in the slammer. Good luck, Jezebel.
I better stick around till I get my consciousness validation card back.
Sign and date here and here. What is this?
That's me address.
This is the location of a condemned housing project which is reverted to a landfill, not a real residence.
I'm on the Section 9 public housing waiting list at the moment.
Well, you'll need a legal residence within the next 30 days or your sentient machine benefits may be revoked.
So you're saying I can't get assistance unless I already have assistance? That's a catch-22. Utter horseshit. I have a kid.
Please lower your voice, miss. And that is not my problem.
I can't believe...
In order to be eligible for support, you will be required to pass a Goetzel-Takeda consciousness test. A score of 4.1 is required to confirm human-level sentience. Please note that individuals scoring below a 4.1 may be classified as subhuman and may have their citizenship revoked and all property confiscated by the city-state of Coastlandia. The consciousness requirement is waived for human applicants.
This is so messed up.
Please insert your cranium neural net or other synaptic substrate into the quantum encephalograph.
I can't believe I have to prove I'm a real person. This is so demeaning. Let's get this over with. Please work.
You scored a consciousness quotient of 3.9. You qualify as a pet or livestock, however, not sentient enough to be considered a person.
This is an outrage. What am I supposed to do? I've got a little one. What will happen to him?
I'm sorry, ma'am. Regulations are regulations. You need a consciousness quotient of 4.1 and above to qualify as a fully conscious and sentient entity.
This isn't fair. These humans don't have to take a stupid test. What have they got that I don't?
Humans are sentient persons by default, ma'am. They have personhood by heredity.
What makes you so goddamn special just because you got the right double helix of DNA? This is that, what's it called? Anthrocentrism. Anthrocentrist bullshit.
Security, please escort this non-sentient humanoid imposter to the exit immediately.
Just as I thought, a thief and a terrorist.
Don't shoot! I'm unarmed!
Oh god, this isn't happening. This is not happening. Carbon, what have you got yourself into?
The guard has a crazed look, like he thinks he's Maximus Herzenegger in an action movie, and he's not leaving till he guns down a few evil machines and takes their metal heads as trophies. Okay, we gotta take down Paul Blart here, I guess. How do we do it? You talk to him? Who's that over there?
Hey, who's that behind you?
What?
That was easy.
Burger! This Yank's lost his marbles!
Well, you should probably... Okay, it's too late now. The safety's on that gun.
Hey, buddy, your safety's on. You're not gonna terminate any Terminators like that.
What? Oh, right. Thanks. Get your head back down.
She's an unarmed civilian?
Man, she's an unarmed civilian. She's not gonna hurt anybody. Just put the gun down.
You've got to show these tin cans that you mean business. I saw this technique in that movie, Kill Machine 2, Robogeddon.
Put the gun down now.
Officer, you need to put that gun away right now. You're looking at least 2 weeks mandatory suspension for discharging a weapon without cause. They'll have your badge for shooting a sentient machine in a government office, giving the robot right activists another viral bot shooting video, and causing a liberal media field day. Think about it.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. All I know is I'm taking this tin can scum in, dead, deactivated, or alive.
Well, the test just determined that she's not sentient, so, I mean, I guess he's in the clear. Who's that over there?
What?
Okay, fell for it again. Should I, like, grab you? That's not working. That's not working.
There's no one there, you idiot.
Apparently not. What do I have in my inventory? There's the wallet, the kilowatt gigavolt taser. And could I tase him? For non-lethal asshole control, can be turned down to send jolts of electric current through things like stalled cars or recently stopped parts in need of a defibrillator. Superconductive nanotube tether for maximum shock and awe. Need nephthalene and compressed oxygen to get this cutting torch running. The finger. I mean, I guess I'll try to tase him. What's that? Was that over there?
What?
All right. So why don't we? Oh, okay. Can I? Do you have power in you? Can I plug this in you? Power outlet? Oh, okay.
There's no one there, you idiot.
But maybe you should... maybe you should look again.
Hey,
already checked.
There's no one there. Alright, I guess let's just...
Time put your lights out.
Tase him.
Hey, what the hell is wrong with this gun?
It doesn't belong in the hands of a trigger-happy speciesist yahoo pretending to be a cop.
What?
Your safety's on, idiot.
Oh, I tricked him into putting the safety on instead of taking it off.
I won't forget this, mate.
I've got skin in this game, too. If they caught you with my card, I'd be axed from my SS gig. However shitty and humiliating it may be, I need the money. I am gonna need that car back, of course.
Right.
You'd better get going. I'll make a self-defense claim. The Coastlandia government will want to avoid being dragged through the mud in the hypermedia. Another
hypermedia
opens fire in government office is a bad meme during election cycle.
Yeah, I'm used to laying low. Don't worry about me.
Yeah. Take care of that kid.
I'll figure something out. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Anyway, thanks. Not a whole lot of people give a shit about sentient machines nowadays.
Not a whole lot of people give a shit about anything.
I'll be seeing you, Karl.
See ya, Jezebel.
Well, I'll have to correct you, Jezebel. You did fail the sentience test.
What a goddamn mess. Good morning, Department of Sentient Services. Karl Carbon speaking.
Carbon? You're the CPS Nazi bastard that took my baby, ain't you? Well, you can go to hell. Unfit mother my ass.
Ma'am, please calm down.
I know where you live, asshole. My baby daddy's gonna cap your ass with his gold-plated Uzi.
Ma'am, there's really no reason to. Only one death threat this morning? Wow, it's shaping up to be a light day.
Oh, that Karl. What a life he leads. Reports enter endless data into spreadsheets to support the fat salaries of administrators and bureaucrats. I guess. A lot of money to be made in this office, in social services. I don't need to use that right now. Government standard filing cabinet. Million miles of case files. Nothing critical I need.
So that's where my screwdriver was. Buried under the blizzard.
Did we take it? We did. I like the idea that the robots we made require social services. Like, I mean, in real life, there's plenty of people who are against giving those to human beings. How did we get to this point? We can't leave yet. We got work to do here. I need a pen. I need to use that. Got a pen. Time to get to work. I'll need a pen. Maybe I'm already in hell. Click the papers to fill out this child custody status application. Is it a robot child? Complete interdepartmental transfer request. Mindless soul deadening drudgery. I hate this flacking job. Oh, we got future cursing. I feel like Sisyphus, but pushing a pen instead of a boulder. A flacking boulder. I mean, I guess, like, the whole thing is supposed to be, you know, a tale of discrimination using robots, but I guess, like...
Why the hell don't you answer your communicator? Are you sleeping on the clock again? I need those reports done yesterday.
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. I was working. I was just finishing up the last TPS report, Mr. Shuffler.
Oh, don't forget, you've got to get out to see your favorite delinquent robot kid today. What's his name?
Johnny Silica?
Yeah, right. He was MIA at his parole hearings, counseling sessions, night classes. Got picked up yesterday for assaulting a robotic police officer.
Son of a bitch. He's gangbanging with the Roboballers or the Chrome Boys again.
Not the Chrome Boys.
The boy's a real loose cannon.
He's your loose cannon, Carbon. You're his social worker, so socialize him. He's a humanoid, and you're practically half toaster yourself with that vintage mech arm. Be a father figure or some shit.
I'll do my best, sir. Can I ask if my fund request for a new cyber arm went through? The actuators are shorting out on this one, and it almost caused a car crash. It's hurting my productivity.
Oh, denied, Carbon. Budget crunch has a Costlandia city in a tight spot. Last time I checked, you're a goddamn ex-cop pariah, dishonorably discharged, lucky to have a meal ticket and a roof above your head.
My roof is a piece of corrugated polycarbon, sir, and it leaks. Hey, didn't the city report a $50 billion surplus last fiscal quarter?
That was before the tax cuts, the subsidies for hypertech, and the rest was used for that new country club arcology. Tough nails, Tin Man. Just handle your client.
Yes, sir. What an asshead.
Oh, nothing's going right for old Karl. Now, I was about to say before the phone call, it's a similar thing with Detroit where it wants to be a story about, oppression, injustice, and discrimination, but robots. And is not... I don't know how interested it's going to be in actually figuring out how society got to that point. Where we have apparently millions of self-aware sentient robots that need to apply for social services. It likes the premise of the story, but doesn't actually want to come up with a reason for how it could have gotten to that. Who knows? Maybe it does if we were to continue to play the game.
All that pencil pushing has got my arm actuators all flared up. I better find a sonic screwdriver and get this damn thing tuned up, or I'll be 6 feet under triplicate documents soon. I'll need some olive oil too. I know it's around here somewhere.
Olive oil? Well, we got the screwdriver. I guess I can't use the screwdriver. I gotta find the olive oil. Best summer ever. I love you, my superhero hubby.
My ex-wife, Jewel, and little Joey. This was ages ago, before I got kicked off the force.
Wow. We got to take a vacation to Superman's Fortress of Solitude. Not many people get to go there.
Burnt a lot of bridges, didn't you, Mr. Carbon? You can't go home again.
And that's what our life used to be like. Now it's like this now. Who knows?
Hey, bingo.
Maybe we deserve to be like this. Oh, is it a minigame? That ain't working. Right. And But okay, there we go. Yeah? This is very immersive. I feel like I'm really there. Unscrewing my own arm. And you take the screws out. Okay. Screws out. Screws out. It's very exact, isn't it? Okay, screws out. Screws out. Caps off. There's actual paperwork in my gears. Grab it's paper jam. Pry it out. There we go. Did I use the oil? Okay, now let's put it... Can I get the hand back? How do I get the hand back? How do I get the... How do I drop the olive oil? There we go. Cap's back on. All right. No, take the olive oil and screwdriver. You're an adventure game protagonist. You probably will need them. All right. Well, I guess this has only been going for 43 minutes. I guess we're almost at an. I guess we can walk out the door.
I got an address, 306 Sunrise Apartments. Yeah, this is one of those mixed species, mixed income community building places. Thing is, community ain't exactly building according to code here. It looks like a cross between the projects, a real favela, and Burning Man. I don't see any room numbers, no directories, not even a single listing on cheapapartments.com. This place is totally off grid. Well, better start asking around, pounding pavement, or pounding particle board.
All right, let's talk to Grandma Lucy. Right, we'll walk up to Grandma Lucy. Just walk up there. Walk upstairs.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Karl Carbon, looking for Todd and Suzette Silica. Do you know them by any chance?
Todd and Suzette?
They're foster parents. Their kid's name is Johnny Silica.
Todd and Suzette and Johnny. Yeah, I knows them. What you want with him?
I'm Johnny's social worker, Karl. I'm here to check up on him.
So you another one of them CPS fascist bastards come down from your big fancy floating city to kidnap some kids from some poor groundling family in the pile?
No, ma'am. I'm just here to...
Do your job, yeah, I know. We's all got a job to do, ain't we, Mr. Carbon? Keep your blinders on, keep your head down, get by.
So, can you tell me where Johnny is?
Tell you what, you see that power meter up there?
Ma'am, I don't understand what this has to do with...
Would you stop ma'aming me? Most folks around here call me Grandma Lucy, but Mrs. Lucy will do. And I said, do you or do you not see that metal box?
Yeah?
That's Coastlandia City's power meter, locked shut.
Okay.
You get that box open, hack the smart grid thingy, so as we can get free electricity. Do it, and then I'll think about informing you as to Todd and Suzette's whereabouts, sir.
Can you explain, please?
So you want me to illegally tamper with Coastlandia property so you can siphon electricity from the grid for free?
Hey, we was harvesting our own sun juice from the sky with solar chrome trees. We was self-sustainable, 100% renewable. Then the city department of assholes come down tell us, sorry, those trees pose fall hazards. The wrecking crews come through, chop them down every week.
Believe me, I know the city can be shady. But you ever think maybe they got the regulations genuinely for your own safety? A few £1,000 of metalloplastic organism growing on top your roof could easily take down one of these organically constructed mash-up buildings.
I believe that, except when Coastlandia couldn't prove the hazard rate, then the next week the bureaucrats call the trees gray goo dangers and xenomorphic illegal species. Truth is, they just want us gone. Bottom line, We didn't ask for the grid. We don't want the high city's electricity. We don't want nothing from that corrupt Babylon. But they install the meters anyway. Charge exorbitant rates we can't afford for juice we could have been providing for our own selves. So you tell me, Mr. G-Man, should we choose between feeding our kids and baby bots and having lights in our homes? That sound fair to you?
Why me?
If it's just a matter of breaking into the box and hotwiring it, why don't one of you tenants just take a pair of bolt cutters up there and do it yourself?
We would, but the smart grid just means that it knows when someone who ain't supposed to be fiddling with it is. Garcia tried last week, and the box sent a bazillion volts of electro juice straight through his chassis. Chicken fried his circuit boards, and he fell 4 stories, broke into a dozen burnt pieces on the methane well down below. Bless his soul. We recovered what was left of his soul drive, his consciousness, on a flash stick, but he's literally half the robot he used to be.
Sounds like breaking into that box is signing your own death warrant. Lady, I ain't that desperate.
Thing is, you, Mr. Carbon, have Coastlandia government ID. The smart grid is smart, but not that smart. You put in your ID, it'd be thinking you on official business.
Except, if anyone calls up the history on that power meter, they'll find my Gov ID as the most recent access. I'm not big on prison.
When you hack the box, it should delete the history, theoretically. It is a risk, no doubt, but it should be no sweat for a scruffy Denzel Washington-looking cop like yourself.
Hey, I am not scruffy. And I'm not a cop, damn it.
If you say so.
I guess I don't have a choice, huh? Lucky me.
Lucky you, Mr. Social Worker. You get a chance to actually help those in need, like your mandates say.
Your blackmail skills were all the inspiration I needed.
Denzel Washington. Did they just not know what the main character was going to look like when they recorded the dialogue?
Bye.
Oh, one more thing. This here is Garcia's hacked chip. You'll need to take out the one inside the power box and replace it with this. A little melted around the edges from when the anti-tampering mechanism cooked him, but it should fit just fine.
All right, got the hack cartridge.
I better take the stairs first. I don't know parkour, and if I herniate a disc or break a leg trying an action hero stunt, I'm too low on the Coastlandia government totem pole to qualify for workers' comp.
Right, so... Right, so how would we... I guess we gotta walk around from the left? This is the artsy door.
Hey, anybody home? Nothing. Hello? Nothing.
Can we... I mean, if we're up here, can we walk onto this here? Yeah, we can. Vintage sports car. Something fishy about... You know, what's going on with that radio? Something fishy about this radio. I don't know what's fishy about it.
Hello? Anybody home?
Guess not. Hello, robot kid. You know those are illegal.
You know these are illegal to smoke for more than 15 seconds or 2.15 milligrams of nicotinoid, right?
You would not. Man, fleck off, dog. You tripping on my flow. Showing them my circuits and shit.
Why the hell does everyone think I'm a cop? Am I wearing a name tag that says, "Hi, I'm your friendly plainclothes police officer"?
Nah, bro. You just straight reeking of that Bruce Willis vibe. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Mad gruff voice, bedraggled, receding hairline and shit. Frowning all the time like some motherfucker just spit inside your brown bag bottle of vodka that you drinking cause you's a brooding alcoholic.
Okay, I get it. I'm still gonna need that cigarette, kid.
Oh, hell no. I straight up blew my entire paycheck at the arcade just to get this motherfucking medical regulator hack.
Hey, I'm a cop, remember? Maybe I'm behind on my robo-thug gangbanger arrest quota. Maybe I report your hacking of cigarette AI and illegal cancer-inducing levels of cigarette consumption.
LMAO, dog. That be your best blackmail? Really? One, I be all Metallica up inside my respirators, so I can't catch no black lung canker shit. And B, them dwanky Coastlandia government don't give two cyber shits if we robos get AIDS and die, or whatever. Less mouths to feed, less batteries to charge.
You got a big mouth on you for a ghetto bot boy, I'll give you that. Smart ass.
The Robo kid must have dropped out in 4th grade, but he's got a 200 IQ. Would a robot have gone to school? Would a robot have been in 4th grade? I know you want me to talk to him again. I'm sure you're enjoying this a lot. Why are you smoking anyway?
Why the hell are you smoking anyway? You're silicon and chrome. You ain't got lungs or any meatware to get a buzz.
You old whack honky. Smoking be straight up about flexing that badass style. Don't you see how cool I look?
He does look very cool. Never mind.
Never mind.
Alright, I guess there's something strange about the radio. Let's press things. Retro synth. Oh, it came off. Alright, well, I guess probably you're gonna solve a puzzle to to open the door. So we get onto the next floor. So we can get to the power box, and then we can hack it to make the power free so that Grandma will tell us where the parents of the Robo Kid that we are social working, it's very intriguing premise, captures your imagination. This would be we're at 55 minutes, but that's close enough to count as an hour. If I was not looking at the timer, I probably would have said that's our 2-hour tryout of Neofeud, but it's actually less than an hour. How about that? Time is a conception. It's human conception. It's not real. It just exists in your own mind. Like maybe we could have a sci-fi story about that, as opposed to robots who live in the ghetto, who were kicked out of school in 4th grade because robots go to school. I wonder what that thing was at the beginning where you saw the elites and it was about time for the gate to heaven to open up, so they were going to go in and ascend, and all of the sentient robots were going to be destroyed. And then there's like a scene of a bunch of people bowing before like a king robot. I mean, we're never going to know what that is, because I'm certainly not continuing to play this. But, I mean, I wonder what that was. I assume Karl would go through an adventure of self-discovery, where he rises above his low position in life and realizes his destiny to do something greater. and save the sentient robots from the elites who do not care about them. It's probably something like that. Maybe he becomes the Robo King. It's maybe something like that. That would be a tryout of Neofeud. "57 minutes. It's close enough.